the enterprise level, the work that Magic Leap is doing is quite brilliant, and David will share their magical, wonderful hardware they're building.
Right, so as we mentioned before, it's an AR device, so basically you see through it like a normal pair of glasses, but we put things on top of it, right? And there is a technology that we developed called segmented dimming, which is basically a way of adding some like black background to some graphics, right? It's, the programmer could choose if you want to apply it or not. The reason is if you have a see-through AR device, you cannot represent black color because it will be empty and you will see through, right? So with segmented dimming, you could actually make something solid behind, so you will actually see black color or any other like dark color, right? And it helps with seeing the graphics very nicely. So the cases we're working with, as you may know, Magic Leap started being more of a consumer product, but we completely refocused into enterprise because there is a few cases that actually could really use the AR glasses. We were talking a second ago about surgery. You know, surgeons are used to have all sort of things hanging from their head. So an AR device is just another pair of glasses kind of thing, right? That's fine. And, but the cool thing is there's a company that worked with us called Brain Lab that they have this imaging software where you could have MRIs and X-rays and whatever, and a whole team of surgeons could talk through this app and then decide, well, one of them is actually doing the operation, there might be other like displaying the volume of the MRI, saying, well, this is what we need to do, careful with this nerve here, whatever, and they do the planning and the surgical procedure, everything they could do it with the device, right? That was one of the cases that we've been working on. Another one was, for instance, for first responders, when there's a big fire, they need to kind of plan the attack to the fire, right? And so we have software that will display like the terrain, where do we have the different assets, in trucks or planes or whatever it might be, and you could have people virtually joining the meeting, so they could be in different points of the space, and deciding, well, you're going to go this way, you're going to do that thing, whatever. So that would be another case. There is another video somewhere in our website, in magicleap.com, where Lowe's and NVIDIA actually created like a mixed experience where you could actually see how to place the different objects you have in the store. Like you could do like a virtual placement of things, so you could organize your store better, your space better, and even like useful communications and so on and so forth. Of course, supports all the typical enterprise communication things, right? So you could have virtual meetings, and we'll talk about that as well. So yeah, it's basically trying to make a case for the enterprise use of AR. And by the way, people don't even know what we're talking about when we get there. As we mentioned before, it's like, we have AR, it's like, what is AR? Then we show them and they say, that's what you mean.